The worst part wasn't that he stole my idea. It was the way he looked me in the eye and thanked me for my support right after he did it. The project had been my life for 3 months. I called it Project Compass. It was a simple solution to a problem that had cost the company millions. I worked weekends. I skipped lunches. It was the best work I had ever done. My boss, Henderson, had been breathing down my neck the whole time. He kept saying, "We need a big win, Alex, a big win." The day before the presentation, I walked him through the entire model. He seemed amazed. He patted me on the back, his smile wide. "This is it, Alex," he said. "This is brilliant. You've saved us." He asked for the final slide deck to review it for typos overnight. I was an idiot. I felt valued. The next morning, I walked into the big conference room. The entire senior leadership team was there. Henderson was already at the podium, my slides on the giant screen behind him. He didn't introduce me. He cleared his throat and began, "As you all know, I've been working on a new initiative. I'm calling it Project North Star." He presented my work, my data, my conclusions. He even used the little joke about supply chains I had put on slide 7. He never broke eye contact with the CEO. As he spoke, a hot, white rage built in my chest. The old me would have exploded. A public confrontation is a battle you are programmed to lose. You don't look like a hero. You look unstable. But the new me just sat there. I let the anger sharpen my focus. This wasn't a fight to be won with emotion. It was a war to be won with evidence. While everyone clapped for Henderson's brilliant initiative, Brenda from marketing gave him a standing ovation. I just went back to my desk. I didn't go to HR. I didn't complain to a coworker. I opened my email. I drafted the most polite, professional, and devastating email of my career. The subject line was simple: fantastic presentation on Project Compass/North Star. I sent it to Henderson, but I CC'd the entire senior leadership team who had just been in that meeting. "Henderson," it began, "amazing job presenting the North Star vision today. Your delivery was fantastic." I'm thrilled the leadership team is so excited about the framework I've been developing these past 3 months. To ensure we have everything, I've attached my original research notes, the full data model, and the technical appendix. Happy to support you as we move this forward. Best, Alex. Then I waited. In the background, I could see John, the guy who'd been here for 30 years. He didn't react to anything, ever. Henderson's reply was almost instant, a short, dismissive, "Thanks, Alex, got it." He thought he had shut it down, but he didn't realize the trap wasn't for him. It was for everyone else on that email chain. 5 minutes later, the real response came. It was from the COO. She hit Reply All. "Alex, thank you for sending this over. This is the detailed analysis I was looking for." Can you quickly clarify the data source you used for the projection model on slide 12? Henderson, great job identifying talent like Alex. The room went quiet. Not literally, but I could feel the digital silence. Henderson was exposed, not by my accusation, but by his own inability to answer a simple question about the work he claimed was his. He fumbled a reply about circling back offline, but the damage was done. The COO's next email came directly to me, and only me. The subject line, Project Compass Next Steps. They want you to get emotional. They want you to scream, to argue, to quit in a blaze of glory. Because when you're emotional, you're messy, and you're easy to dismiss. Instead, get evidence. Your greatest weapon in the corporate world isn't your voice. It's a quiet, perfect, time-stamped paper trail. They can't argue with a receipt. If this story feels familiar, you're not alone. Subscribe to The Default Path for more stories on how to navigate the absurdity of the modern workplace.